Hello there. It's the chairman of the United States Department of Nerds, where we are for the people, by the people, and of the people.
It's a trap!
Welcome, everybody, to this week's USDN Short, where I'm covering New Comic Book Day for the week of November the 20th. This week saw 218 new issues and 474 releases overall, according to CLZ. And that's a sizable drop from last week, but still nonetheless a pretty big drop for the week of November 20th. So as always, I'm going to break my recommendations and suggestions down by publisher. And this week, I'm going to start with Zenescope Entertainment. And from there, I have Belle, Shadow of Rose, Issue 1, written by Dave Franchini, and the cover is by John Royal. I hope that is how you say his name. It's a really interesting story that goes along with this. And I've always been a big fan of Zenescope, so I highly recommend you check them out when you see them on the shelf. So let's jump over to Ani Press, and it's called Entertaining Comics. And from them, I have a book that I like to read pretty often when I can catch it on the shelf. It's called Epitaphs from the Abyss. It is a series of short stories written by different artists and different writers. And I always pick these up. And if you're into horror, I highly recommend these books to you. This week, from Marvel, comes a fun new release. And we're staying with the Venom theme with Marvel here lately. And I have Venom War. It's Jeff. And everybody loves Jeff. He's Marvel's favorite little land shark up there. And this one is written by Kelly Thompson. And cover is by Inyuk Lee. And can Marvel's good as boy fight the urge of the symbiote suit? Or will it change him? We'll see. This is looking to be a good read and very fun. We're going to stay with Marvel, but go to the galaxy far, far away, as I often do. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Star Wars. And I have Star Wars, The Battle of Jakku, Republic Under Siege. And this is issue number 5. We're moving right along in the story. And it has been really good so far. And this is written by Alex Segura. And the cover is by Torrin Clark. Now, I want to stay in the galaxy far, far away, but I have to jump to another publisher, and I have Darkhorse Comics, and this is Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures, Volume 3, Issue 12, written by Daniel Jose Older, and the cover artist for this one is Harvey Toilibau. I probably didn't pronounce his name right, but it has been a fantastic story so far. Highly recommend this book. I want to stay in Darkhorse Comics for a second and jump into a book that I think come out a week ago, and it had me hooked. And this week, issue 2 come out, and it's called Seance in the Asylum, and it's written by Clay McLeod Chapman, and the cover artist for this one is Francesco Francavilla. And like I said, we're only on issue 2 of this, and the first one really hooked me into it. And it's been a really good read. Highly recommend that book to you. But let's go hang out in the graveyard for a little bit and hang out with Coffin Comics. And for that, I have Lady Death, Demonic Owens, cover B. This is the Gravestone edition. And it is by Richard Ortiz and written by Brian Pulido. And this was a 2-part series. It's been good. I've always enjoyed Lady Death, and I'm glad she didn't go away and that Coffin Comics is still going strong. Let's jump into Dynamite Comics this week. This week from Dynamite, I have Terminator issue 2. This is the 1 in 15, meaning the comic book shop had to buy 15 regular covers to get one of these. This is by Edwin Galman, and this is an incentive virgin foil variant, and it's written by Declan Shalvey, who is a brilliant and talented person. I know he's worked a lot with Drew Moss with Gargoyles and a couple of other books as well. But let's move into my favorite publisher. Of course, that's Image Comics, and this week I have Rat City issue 8, which is, of course, written by Erica Schultz. And this cover artist is going to be Bjorn Behrens. Another really cool cover, and I've really enjoyed this story so far. And I've really enjoyed what the Spawn universe is doing right now. So if you even thought about reading something, hop in and read some Spawn. Also from Image Comics this week, I think this is a sub-publisher under Image, but it's called Ghost Machine. And I've picked up quite a few books from Ghost Machine lately, and they have not done a bad book so far. I think 2 weeks ago, they released Devour, which was an amazing read. But this week, they are releasing Rocket Fellers. And this was issue 1. It's written by Francis Manipool, and the cover art is also by him. I've seen a lot of stuff online already about this book, and I'm really excited to read this book. So let's jump into, this is going to be my last publisher for the day, which means I'm into my last 2 books, and I saved this for last for 2 big reasons. It's Boom Studios. Today was the debut of Power Rangers Prime, written by Melissa Flores, and I have a very beautiful foil variant by Bon Bernardo. This is really cool. This is issue 1, so get in and get it while you can. One of the covers at least. This is going to be a good read, I believe. But the real reason I saved Boom Studios for last is because they have another exciting entry into the Slaughterverse with House of Slaughter, issue 27, and this is written by Sam Johns, and this is another cover, this time a virgin cover by Inyuk Lee, who is a Korean artist, and I've been a huge fan of him for a very long time. So that is all I have for my recommendations this week. But again, if you're going to watch it before you, or buy it before you watch it, read it before you buy it, however you want to say it, pick up House of Slaughter or Something Is Killing the Children. They're the same universe called the Slaughterverse. And read it before you watch it, because it's going to be happening soon. But that's my recommendations for the week of November the 20th. Let us know what you're picking up this week, and if you're going to pick up any of the things that I have recommended to you. I'm going to do something a little bit different this week. I'm going to be taking stills of all my books that I picked up in all the various covers, and I'm going to be posting them to some of the other social media outlets, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads. So if you want to go and actually look at the covers in detail, you can do that. But that's all I got for you this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends as always. And on behalf of myself, the Council of Nerds, this show is USDN approved.
It's a trap!